to Life Beyond Conviction. I'm your host, Ed Bankston. And sorry, I took a little while, to get back. You know, uh, I had some piggybacking off my last topic about the earth speeding up for our grandbabies. I just had my fourth. After my first grandson, I just had another granddaughter. So I've been kind of busy, tied up, with that. Everybody's got the excitement that brand new babies bring. So, uh, got a brand new chair, if you haven't noticed. You know what I'm saying? I'm styling with it. And speaking of legacy, doing my little DNA, ancestry.com. So yeah, man, got that going. Uh let's get into this week's topic because what led to this is, you know, honestly, there's a lot going on in the second chance space. I get it. But at the end of the day, let's just be honest. Nobody wants to see you get anything over the single unwed mother, right? That's just it, bottom line. You know what I mean? Um, from the admission of people behind bars themselves, you know, we some bad people at times. You know what I'm saying? And that's the honest to God truth. The majority of people in these situations really should be there. You know what I'm saying? And so it's tough. And one of the things that was tough for me when I first got into this journey was during the outsourcing time. And it was like, it's tough for everybody, right? It's just no jobs here. Manufacturing is leaving, going overseas. And so, and then you come along and it's like, man, it ain't no job for nobody, let alone you. And so that's what this is about. No one's coming, man. You got to build it by yourself. And what better way to represent that than the Cleveland Browns? You know what I'm saying? You see them repping, it's the training camp just started up, so, we're gonna get into it, it's Ohio against everybody. Cleveland Browns we definitely know what it's like to go through the storm. You know what I'm saying? So we built tough and this is the theme of this show. You know what I'm saying? So let me get into it. No one's coming, you know what I mean? This is just a little pep talk. Again, uh, I'm Ed Bankston, you know what I mean? A returning citizen, credible messenger, and someone still figuring out what it means to rebuild not just a life, but an identity. Myself. And on this show, we'll bring you stories that challenge the stigma, uplift the struggle, and remind the world your past may shape you, but it doesn't define you, right? This is Life Beyond Conviction. Let's get into it. First, let me say this with love. If your justice impacted, like I just said, stop waiting to be rescued by the social justice movements, right? That event already booked. All the seats are taken. Like I said, the banners are flying for everybody else. And that's fine. We're not defacing anyone's movement. No front page, no protest chants. We come after everybody else. The homeless vet, think about it. The unemployed single mother, like I said, the underrepresented minorities, the LGBT community, and the disabled. And listen, I got love for them all. But the truth is, we're at the bottom of the list, if at all. Okay? And this ain't about bitterness. This is about business. Okay? You want to win? Cool. You're going to have to go the long way. Yep, that's right. You're going to have to build your own building from the dirt up. You got to find the alley entrance or break the back door open quietly and get to work. Like Easy said, you know what I mean? Or Gail Sayers, all I need is 6 inches of daylight. That's just it. You cannot wait for fairness. You prepare for resistance. That's why I strongly suggested the gig economy and home ownership for my workshop inside when I was working inside. Because I believe in ownership of time, money, and property. That's what did it for me. You know what I mean? Because nobody can take that hustle from you once you build it. The system don't support us, fine, right? We have to support ourselves, right? So now get ready for this week's segment of Lessons with the Two Ladies, where we tap into the wisdom that comes from fatherhood growth in everyday life. Today's lesson is titled Build Your Own Table. This isn't just about what we do, it's about standing on it, learning from it, and being better because of it. Let's get into it.
Girls, let me ask y'all something. If you wanted to go to a party and they told you they didn't invite you, what would you do?
I wouldn't go. I'd throw my own party.
Exactly. And that's how life works sometimes, especially for people like me, people who've been just as impacted. We don't always get the invite. Not to the job, the program, the help, the table.
Is that fair?
Nah, it's not. But instead of waiting, what do?
Build our own table?
That's right, baby. That's why I work so hard. That's why we went about owning a home, learning about credit, and I started my own business. So no one can tell you where you do or don't belong.
But Daddy, what if someone says we're not allowed?
Then you know what? You build something they can't ignore. Something with your name on it. Something your kids can be proud of one day. Y'all remember this, girls. If they don't include you, don't wait to be chosen. Become the one that chooses. You don't need their party. You've got the blueprint right here at home.
All right, listen up. You're not behind. You're not late to the party. You were never invited. But that's your advantage. You can move differently. You can think freely. You don't owe nobody a redemption story. You don't owe nobody a changed man certificate. What you owe is action, consistency, and a plan. You want a handout? Wrong. You want justice? Start with your own ledger. Okay, your own health, your own business. They're not coming, so build anyway. I'm out.